Whatever he has in store for you, it can't be good, he thinks. I'll do my best. Forget about that. What's with this Dubois stuff? You're getting some seriously bad vibes from that name.
Oh yeah, that is our name. I forgot. Yeah. I forgot he called us by, like, we don't know our name in game. Yeah, the voice does seem to be a pretty good fit for him. Overall, the voice acting in this game is pretty great. I think there was only 1 or 2 people where I've kind of been like, should we stand or should we take a seat? I kind of want to say I want to stand just to be like, yeah, I'd rather stand.
Please, Mr. Dubois, let us converse in a civilized manner, as equals. Take a seat. I insist.
It is a power move to, like, not be level with somebody, to, like, be standing and talking down on to somebody is definitely a power move, but, fine, I'll see.
Excellent, Mr. Dubois. I can see that you're a reasonable man, and reasonable men can be of great use to one another.
He gives you a sly wink. What's my mug? This is my... Just trying to move some of the coffee stains off of it. My Wilson for Circa mug. Available now on Rusalka's merch site. I'm very pleased with this design. Very, very, like, I mean, like, I did it as like a laugh, but this is actually like, I think the design I'm like the most proud of in my shop, actually. I feel bad that it's like I'm basically capitalizing upon Circa, but she said it was okay. And our goal is that all of us have merch of like each other. Because I told her she could make merch of me if she wanted to. It would be much, much less profitable, but I'm glad you like the inside day mug design. I like that design too. This one I just like, this one makes me laugh. The inside day mug is a sad, it's more of like a introvert's mug. Although this one I have a couple times been drinking out of it during like work meetings, and I'm always like, ooh, like I don't because it's a nice big mug. It's like the biggest mug I have, so I really like it. But I always feel bad when I'm in a meeting and I'm like, oh, I hope no one like recognizes like what this even says. The why guy asked why. Thank you for the follow. Fitting with your name. Your Darth Vader mug is the biggest you've got. Do you drink out of it quite frequently? Try to wink back. Now I'll remain serious.
So tell me, how can the head of the Debarders Union help a representative of the Revachol Citizens Militia today?
I do like the fact that it gave me the option to like try to wink back. It wasn't wink back, it was try to wink back, which makes me think we wouldn't have been able to do it, which almost makes me wish we would have done it just to see what would happen. Okay, so he's the head of the union. Yes, okay.
The chair you're sitting on has got to be the most uncomfortable chair in the world. It's violating your backside.
Should have gotten up from the chair. It is, why guy. Yeah. Great game. I've played the beginning like multiple times, but I've never gotten this far into the game. This is like about the limit of as far as I've gotten, but I'm determined to finish it this round. I just always get distracted by other stuff and never get around to finishing it, but I love this game. So I'm very excited now that we're getting to a part that's like new to me.
By the way, I heard you got a rather rude reception from a certain Lawrence Gart. Some people have no manners, it pains me to say.
Yeah? What about Gart?
This should take care of that nonsense.
Oh, is he gonna pay for my rent? Regeltis, thank you for popping in. I hope you're like, if you're muted, I don't know, because I know you're family and friends, but thank you. I hope you have a lovely evening. Eat some extra pie. Eat extra pie. All the pie you want. All the cheesecake, all the pie you want. You deserve it, Regeltis. But thank you.
It should be sufficient to cover your expenses for a few days and patch over your differences with a cafeteria manager. Go ahead, take it.
I don't know if I should take it. Just feeding the cat. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, I hope the cat made it okay too. Like no troubles, I hope. But yeah, no worries. You do not stay here with me. Yeah, go back to family and enjoy yourself. Ooh, apple pie. Nice, Pine. Nice. That I do like a little bit of pie. Like I'm a little sad that I don't get to have a little bit of pie. Got to eat whatever this part of this black sando was. Still half of it left. Don't know if I'll eat it.
Wow, that's 25 real. That's good money. You need it.
Ooh, I kind of want that money, but I also kind of don't want that money. I'll stall for a bit. You know Gart?
Yes, I know Lawrence. He's a real character. No union man in him. A real piece of work, that boy is.
You made brownies from scratch? That sounds delightful.
With a grin, he points to the checker game. It's like you're on a game show. At least don't thank him for it.
Yeah, I didn't want to thank him. But I'm trying to determine if it's like, would we be shooting ourselves in the foot to stick to the high ground and be like, no, I don't want it. But I feel like we'd be like, it's almost like taking a bribe if we take it. So I think we shouldn't take it. As much as I want the money, I don't want to like have this guy think we owe him something. So, you know what? It's 25 real, which is quite a fair amount of money. And each day, Pine, we have to pay. I've already paid it for today, but each day we have. Oh, you mean like physically how large it is? Or how much money? But each day I think we have to pay like 20 real or something. It's 25 real. And we have 981 right now, and each day we have to pay I think it's like 20 real to Gart. Or the game ends. I'm pretty sure is how that goes. So yeah, I'm a little bit like, but I like I said, I don't think we should take it because I think this guy, if we take it, he's gonna feel like we owe something to him. Like I feel like it's kind of like almost like a bribe. So we're not Hobocop yet. I keep like it hasn't given us a profile yet. I don't know what we need to do to like get to that point where we get a profile. We were kind of channeling Hobocop for a bit. Because we got this, and but we've got our shit together now, essentially. So that's nice. But yeah. Anyway, keep it. I'm good.
Okay. I respect a man with principles. No handouts then.
He crosses his arms on his ample midsection and sinks further into his chair. You could have your shit together and be a homo. Hobo, that's yeah. Hobos can have their shit together, I suppose. Hey, Mr. Bart, how's it going? Good to see you. You were looking dashing the other day. I was lurking during your stream, but you're always looking dashing, so that's not really like, I mean, that's probably not, but you were looking extra sharp the other day. I'm wearing all black, so I mean, we would probably match now. I only speak the truth. That's something I can't lie about. I can't lie about Mr. Bart being fantastic. But how are you? How's your day going?
Now, I'd like to set your mind at ease about one other matter. Your lost gun. Let me assure you, Union people are on it as we speak. I've got my best hounds looking for that lost gun.
Lost gun, damn it. Yeah, I do, Jordan. I have one singular midterm today. Black is always good. Disco Elysium's going well, Mr. Bart. We're at a point that I think this is like the furthest I've gotten in the game. I think I've made it here in one playthrough, but I don't really remember much of this I do remember the chair hurting us. Like, I remember that after it happened, I was like, oh yeah, I do remember the chair hurting me. But I don't really remember much of this. So we're kind of starting to get into like entirely new territory, which I'm very excited about. You know, the thing is with these midterms, so like this PhD program, I don't really have like tests or anything. I just do research because it's a research oriented one. So like my qualifications to like finish this PhD is I have to publish a paper and like do a presentation basically and like defend a thesis. But I've already published a paper, so we check, done. As of this month, luckily. But so I don't really have like tests or anything. But I'm taking on the side through the university, I'm taking a Japanese course. And this Japanese course does have like tests, midterms, etc. But in terms of like my actual like PhD program, I could absolutely fail this class and it doesn't matter. But I can't let myself fail. Like, I have to do well. And also because I want to be good at Japanese. So it's like, it's not in my interest to fail. But yeah, I kind of like haven't been studying as much as I should for this one because I've been traveling the last 2 weeks for work. I've been having to write a couple manuscripts for other things. So like my other work has been like dominating my attention right now, and so I've only just like yesterday and like the day before been like, ah, shit, I have this midterm. I've like missed class for the last 2 weeks because of the traveling. So I feel like I'm just like not really prepared, but I'm trying. I've been in Japan for a year and a half now. Yeah, so I got here in March of 2023. So April. I always say March, but it was like the last week of March. I got here in April of 2023. So looking on a year and a half now. If I pass this one, they'll just give me more tests. Better to fail. I hate to break it to you, Jordan, but they're going to give me more tests either way because this is only the midterm, so I've still got more. Yeah, fail is not an option in my book. Like, even for like stupid stuff that doesn't in the long run matter, I'm the person that's like, no, we cannot fail. We cannot have this mark against us. But yeah, I'm just like, I don't know. I like to think I'm usually pretty good at taking tests, but these ones, especially the Japanese ones, they get tricky, and it's just it always seems to be on stuff that I just didn't study enough or like didn't anticipate. Or it's about like prepositions. My prepositions are always fucking terrible. Like, I never know when to use particular ones. Which in speaking casually to people figure it out. It's fine. It's not like that big of a deal. But for like a formal test, it's like, well, that's a point off, point off, point off. So usually I just get like chipped away by like little mistakes. So yeah. Hey, Uber, how's it going? I hate the fact he knows about our lost gun.
His slug-like lips move, but all you hear is an echo. Lost gun, lost gun, lost gun.
Mm-hmm. How's your day going, Uber?
The world is swallowed by a black hole of fear. Only 2 words escape its gravitational.
Man, this guy is damaging to us.
Lost and gun.
Luckily, I have a lot of charges for things, but yeah, I think if we lose like, so like if I had only this box left, right? So if I got hit again, is that death? Like if this goes down to like 1 and then I get hit one more time. So is this like I get 3 hits or do I get 4 hits? And is this like 2 hits or 3 hits before I'm dead? That's what I'm curious about. You just woke up. Oh, Ohio gozaimasu. You die? Well, wait, I asked too many questions. Sorry. So, is this how you died, Buster Bart, by the way? So like this one, is it 3 hits and I'm dead or 2 hits and I'm dead? I guess that's my question. 3 or 2. I just keep topping it off, but I don't know if that's wasteful. I don't know. Wasteful is probably not, because I mean, it's not like it restores fully. It only restores 1 block, I think.
When he said, don't worry, he actually meant, be very worried.
Yeah, I think this guy is gonna be a problem. Look at him. Look at him with his little, like... He reminds me of, like, a mole. Very weaselly. Yeah, I know either one can kill us. My question is, like, how many hits do I get? Like, does this mean I get 2 hits and then I'm dead? Or is this 3 hits and then I'm dead? Or if I'm, like, about to die, it gives me the chance to heal myself. Like, if it's, like, 2 hits and then it's like, you're about to die, but you have, like, 8 charges of morale, you can, like, heal. Think 2. Okay, that's, like, my thought. It's, like, because it's, like, 2. It gives you the chance. Okay. Okay, cool. This is just depression text game. Yeah, exactly. I mean, this game is heavy in many ways, but it's also hilarious. How do you... I kind of want to, like, I don't really want to, like, humor him, but I also am curious how he knows about the lost gun and if that would give me extra information, but I also feel like it's gonna, like, hurt my morale. My moral. As long as I have my meds, I'll be okay. Just like real life. Just like real life, Mr. Bart. Hey, Kermit, how's it going? Let's see. I definitely am not saying 3. I kind of want to try to be confident, but I also feel like it's not the best. I'll say I'm gonna be confident. I just don't want to, like, play into his hand at all, which any of these is probably gonna do.
Are you all right, Harry? You say you got this, but you seem a little anxious to me. Don't be. Everything's going to be all right.
Everything's going to be all right.
It's not like you left it loaded. You didn't lose a loaded gun. Local children aren't out there playing with it right now, pointing it into their own mouths. It's in a safe place. I just know it. I have a feeling everything's going to be all right.
I have a feeling that means it was a loaded gun.
It was loaded.
Yeah.
There were 2 bullets in it. You always keep at least 2 barrels loaded.
Ah, that fucking chair. Yeah. Kim? I'm not gonna... This is probably not going to... I don't think there's any chance in hell of getting this because it's just way too low. And I don't want to panic. So I'm going to appeal to Kim, who's not going to help me probably. I didn't buy any games for Black Friday, but I actually did get 2 games gifted to me very generously. I have done some Black Friday shopping and I'm gonna do a little bit more. So I didn't buy any games because I have, like, these other things that I need to, like, prioritize. So one thing I did buy, and any of you who've been following me for a little bit of time will know that this is a big deal. I finally bought myself a stove for my apartment. It is ordered. It is ordered. And it's supposedly the right gas type. So it's been a year and a half of not having a stove, and so now I'm finally hopefully gonna have a stove. I also bought, like, a pot and a pan to go with it, so I have, like, a little mini oven toaster thing, so, like, and a rice cooker, so that's how I've been kind of, like, getting by. But I do miss being able to, like, just cook normal meals. So I'm very excited about that. I'm excited. So Mac gifted me Curse of the Golden Idol. I think that's his full title. I'm very excited about that one. And then Circa gifted me Mind Loop, I think it's called. It's basically like a anomaly game. People are very generous and they know I like Observation Duty and, like, the anomaly games. So sometimes whenever, like, a new anomaly game goes on sale or comes out, people will either make me aware of it or gift it to me. I'm gonna burn that apartment down 100%. No, I'm just But also the other big purchase. So I have decided I am gonna buy a new streaming camera. So I'm pretty sure it's the one I want, but I just want to double check before I click the purchase button. But yeah, so that's like the big purchase. So between the stove and that camera, those are like my two. I was hoping the camera would go on sale for Black Friday, but it didn't. But that's okay. The Elgato Facecam Pro is the one I'm currently think I want. Because I don't want a I want something that's like plug and play. I can't handle something that's like more complex than that. But yeah, I know that's what Cylindria uses, and she really likes it. J-Palms, you have it too? Yeah, I was gonna say, everyone I've talked to who has it really likes it. Circa recommended it, and Circa's like tech goddess, so I assume Circa wouldn't recommend something scrubby to me. But yeah, it's very nice, but yeah, I've had some very generous donations lately, so I kind of like feel like I should put it back towards stream. Thank you, Chubsy. Yeah, it has like lots of great reviews. From as far as I can tell, for being one that's like just like a plug and play camera, it's like one of the tops. You're thinking about getting a Go XLR, but your Elgato mic works great. The Go XR. The only thing is, I think they're like stopping. I think they stopped. What do I want to say? Like service for it? Like I think it's like that company is basically like. So I think that's like the biggest problem with like they stopped like updates and things. So it's kind of like a dead in the water device, I think. But as far as I understand, but I mean, like I have it. I don't utilize it to its full potential. I'll tell you that. I think there's like other options though, J-Palms. Yeah, as I say, other people probably know better, but I just haven't looked into it because I have this one, and I'm gonna probably just use it till whenever it gives up the ghost. I am gonna regret this decision, Chelsea Rosie. I already know I am. Let's see. We got 切手を集める切手人が集まる私は会議を始める会議が始まる It's a little bit okay, getting a couple of them done. How do I say 上手になるようにしましたね That's right, isn't it? ようになりました Guys, come on. ようになりました This isn't gonna go well. You have a studio mic? Oh, that's nice. I really like my mic though. I got the Electro Voice RE20. I really enjoyed this mic. Yeah, that's good to have the backup though. If this goes out, I'm fucked. I don't have any backup. Cam?
Officer, we will deal with this later. We don't need Mr. Claire's help with this.
That's what I know, Kim.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
I have to try it anyway? Jesus. Okay. Here's what we can try. It's not gonna... I don't think it's gonna help with anything. I wish we didn't have the chair beaten down on us. We should have stood up when we had the chance. Sign language is the backup, 100%. All right, chat. So here's the thing: is you can give me skill boosts. It's not for this. It's probably not going to help us that much, but at least boost us a little bit. So in a second, it'll pop up with an option to vote. The thing is, we have to be unified, and you have to basically downvote something else and upvote another thing. Why is physical instrument so high? So we need to... Oh, because I guess I boosted it myself. Although I could actually level this up right now. Wouldn't be the worst idea. Because I have a lot of stuff I can level up. It's not gonna like help us that much, but I feel like it wouldn't hurt to in the future to also have a little bit more composure. So let's do that. Let me just see where that got us. 17%. But anyway, so it'll come up with a vote. I need you to downvote. Let's downvote intellect, upvote motorics. So downvote intellect, upvote motorics. Let me pull it up on my screen too so I can make sure it's working. Okay. And it only gives you a little bit of time to vote, so please do it if you're able to. Hi True Salt, welcome in. I hope your day is going well too. But yeah, so downvote intellect, upvote motorics. Okay, ready everyone? Here we go, and then all right. So downvote intellect, upvote motorics. Downvote intellect, upvote motorics. Downvote intellect, upvote motorics. Please. Okay, let's see. It really didn't help much, did it? Canadians can't vote anyway. That's fair. All right, we'll try it. It's failed.
God, you're sweating. Your knee is jerking. You're about to cry, aren't you? You're about to cry because you lost your gun and those children are gonna shoot themselves with it.
No worries, Jordan. Have a good day. I hope you get some good games on sale if you feel like it. Yeah, I do. I chant things occasionally. You don't like being told to do something? Well, that's a shame. No, I'm not about to cry. Men can cry too.
You want to cry? God, you're weak. Whatever you do, don't cry. You'll think you're disgusting.
I don't really want to cry.
Mr. Dubois, you don't look so good.
Fuck you.
What is this, Mr. Dubois? He keeps repeating. What is he trying to pull here? You need to cool the fuck down. Chill.
I'm glad for all it's worth, I'm glad I kind of meandered around a ton earlier in game and collected a bunch of these things, because I think I remember, I have a vague memory of being here in a past playthrough and being absolutely unprepared for this. Like, I feel like I nearly died in this encounter last time, and maybe I still might. Who knows? Speaking of needing to chill the fuck down, we got an ad break coming up. So here I take 3-minute ad breaks to give people a chance to kind of like stretch their legs. I'm gonna refill my coffee. So I'll put up words on stream so you can play along in the meantime. Try to beat our record, but I'll be back and then we'll continue this a bit more. I'm not gonna stream super long today. I had a little bit of a late start because I was committing to a bit for a friend earlier this morning. But then we're still gonna stream for at least another hour or two. You got busy. That same thing with me, Chubsy. It's like I kept starting and restarting this game, but then I would get busy and then I would come back to it and be like, I don't remember, I need to restart. And it was just like this cycle. So now I'm like, no, we are sticking with it. We are sticking with it. Always commit to the bit, Cricket. I genuinely was like 20 minutes late starting stream because I committed to this bit for a friend. I'll explain it when I get back from ad break, but good to see you, Cricket. All right, everyone be good. Be good on ad break. Get some words. So if you're here for a feet stream, you'll be disappointed. I'm gonna be the very best. My mom She told me not to eat the Pokemon. I said, that seems like a good idea. We gotta put it in the theme song.